Hello, learning from the AIs. This is a short introduction to this series. And the background is that while we live in the post-AlphaGo era, so 5 years after the landmark event, the technology is available everywhere. You can have it on your computer, you can have it even on your mobile phone, a superhuman Go playing AI engine. So the question is, what to do with these? And we can play against them, but yeah, it can be a bit frustrating to lose all the time, so you have to be rather strong psychologically. The other option is learning from them, and that can be done at least in two different ways. One is watching self-plays, how they play each other or play themselves, which can be quite cryptic sometimes, but entertaining as well. But probably the better option is to use the AIs for game analysis. Okay, so that's the question, how to do that. So if we want to learn from the AIs, let's just think about learning for a moment. But of course, this is not a full theory of learning. This is just a quick common sense thinking about it. So we have three conditions. That the first one is that the teacher should know more than the student. Well, otherwise, what can we learn? So there has to be a knowledge or a skill to be acquired, and the teacher has that. Second condition, that the teacher should be able to explain. Okay, and the third one is that the student should be able to comprehend. So now if we take this situation that the AI is the teacher and the users, we are the students, are these conditions fulfilled or not? So AI is a teacher. First condition, the AI knows more. Yeah, that's by definition of a superhuman Go AI. That's okay. The second one, well, that's the problem. The AI does not explain. Okay, it gives you probabilities and score estimates for any board positions and the selection of good moves, but no plans, no strategy, not even explaining tactics. So basically the third condition is the tricky one here, whether the student is able to understand, comprehend the teacher's knowledge. So the question is how, and the tentative answer is that we have to act as a scientist. Okay, in science, explanations are answers for why questions. So the why questions, that's exactly the one that the AI does not answer directly. So in science, we create explanations that will tell why things happen and why the way they happen. And we can test these explanations by observations and experiments. Similarly, in Go we have plans. Okay, and these determine what happens on the board. So as individual moves, they always fit into some overall plan. So in a way, the plans explain why the moves are good or they are not good. Of course, plans can be bad and good, and they are verified or falsified by the opponent or by the analyzing AI. Okay, so that's the idea, that it's a plan. It's like an explanation in science, and we need to create these plans and explanations, and we can verify it by the analysis of the AI. Okay, so this series will explore these possibilities, how we can use AI enhanced critical thinking for improving our Go skills, and of course that's for low level players. It would be rather different, or actually quite similar. I don't know. Not being a professional player, but that's exactly the key here. That it's like the vast majority of players. How can we benefit from the existence of these Go AIs?